Zombie apocalypse.
What is up, guys and gals? Space Unicorn here, bringing you some hot frag action. So, first things first, I apologize for the no upload yesterday. I'm working some crazy hours these past couple days, and it's made it very, very hard to make videos. So for that, I apologize to you guys. Now, with that being said, today we're going to review an updated character, and I feel like he really needs it because he might sneak into meta talks here, and that is Dunkan. Here he is right here. He got a very, very sizable buff in the last update. So we need to hop in here to gameplay, and we're going to just talk about some of the things we're noticing differently with this guy and why he may just make meta discussion. So, you guys know the drill. We always do this over gameplay. There's no other way to do a video unless you're playing the game. Yeah, boy. Sorry. I'm also sorry for being quiet, guys. It is super, super late, and I don't want to be too loud because I'm sure there's people sleeping. Alright, Dunkan, here he is. So as you guys know, he got a damage increase, which we greatly needed. A movement speed increase, which was also very, very needed. And he's kind of, honestly, now... Wait, oh, what's that? Okay. Honestly, right now, guys, this card is solid. And I honestly think he might be one of the most satisfying cards to hit an ultimate with. Of anybody in the game. I really do mean that. Like, he's just so much fun. This is actually a real player. I was fighting this guy like he was a bot. Well, that changes things. You honestly thought I was going to bite? Tell me you're joking, buddy. Yeah, I think he thought I was going to bite on that fake. But anyway, so back to Dunkan. Why is this guy so interesting to me right now? Well, everything that got buffed on him were buffs that I, first of all, had recommended. I saw things with this card that needed addressing whenever he first came out, and honestly, they were taken into consideration. And that's something that I'm very interested to hear. And like I said, I'm not saying I am responsible for the update that he received in any way, shape, or form. And I want to make that clear, but I am very, very happy that it kind of felt like, hey, they listened to us, the people who play the game, the content creators who are putting in these hours. Like, people don't understand, like, if you're making videos for a game, you are putting in so much time and so many hours, you kind of get a feel for how a character is going to play and how they respond to certain changes, you know? And that's something that I was very, very happy about with this character. He's just, honestly, the buff I feel like was so good. Like, I really genuinely, you know what, we gotta end this game. This guy is still trying to win this. That's fine, you can ult all you want, bud. But yeah, and honestly, it's just really cool to see. So like I said, overall with Dunkan, the movement speed buff while shooting, the buff to his damage, and the minor buff to his health have really made this card something that people should really be trying. This card should not be slept on, and I would recommend giving him a try. I've been trying a couple different combos with him to try and figure out what works for this card, and there is some players and characters that work pretty well with this card. He's got a really good AI. He's got JB's AI, and JB always have had a solid AI. And he's got a viable damage output, and that means that we can put him into matches and we can be like, alright, well, let's run this guy in this match and see what this combination is. So he pairs really well with cards like the Boss and Queen Unicorn, and so Jackie Chan and Soldier Tron, he just plays very, very well with these cards, and that is something that you like to see. You like to see a card that is doing that. It's just clean, dude. It really is. Like, that's really the best word for it, is it's very, very clean. These cards are doing what you want them to do, and that is something that needs to be looked into. And he's still over there. Well, he got the Lucha boy. Good for him. Guess what, buddy? I'm over here. Come and get me. I'm after your tower. And like I said, he's always done the damage burn off, guys, with this character. is something that people just sleep on and sleep on and sleep on, and they shouldn't, because this character can dish it out right now, guys. I'm telling you, do not sleep on this guy. He is so good. I love the damage buff. I love the way his ultimate ability works. And that's something for me that always, like, whenever I judge a character, I judge on if they're going to be relevant in the meta and if they're going to be fun for people to play. I mean, if they're not fun to play, then what's the point in playing them? You know what I mean? I'm less worried about, oh, this card's going to be doing X, Y, and Z, and more worried about, hey, is this card going to work with what's going on in the game? And honestly, right now, Duncan kind of feels like he has the potential to work. And that's something that you need to give a try. So I would strongly recommend putting this character in your lineup, running him with a card like Queen Unicorn or the Boss as your defensive front, and you can kind of use this guy to even go on the offense because he now can move pretty well whenever he is shooting. That was one of his biggest letdowns before, and now it is a strength. So guys, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a big thumbs up on the video, and don't forget to subscribe. I genuinely appreciate all of your guys' wonderful support and understanding for the past few days, and you guys have a fantastic night.